The second time in a little more than 2 weeks, a boater has died trying to save an overboard pet. Isam Riz Kalan from Largo drowned yesterday near Hollywood Honeymoon Island, after being overcome by a very strong current, just trying to save a dog that jumped out of his boat. Now, you may remember the same thing happened to John Patty late last month. He and his Yorkie Rascal were boating on Lake Tarpon when Rascal jumped off the boat. Patty rescued the dog before he went back under and never resurfaced. And that got us asking certainly tonight, how can we protect man's best friend when we're out there on the water without risking your own safety? Fox 13's Vanessa Rufus found out.
For many boaters, a relaxing day on the water isn't complete without family, friends, and for many pet owners, Fido too.
He likes to go out on the water. He's a fishing dog.
But what happens when your furry friend goes overboard? Just as Florida law requires a boat to have a life preserver for each person on board, the American Veterinary Medical Association encourages pet owners to remember their four-legged passengers as well. These dog life jackets are available in various sizes. The AVMA recommends your dog wear one at all times, even if they know how to swim. It also says keep your pet in a carrier or on a harness and leash if you think they might jump out. Other safety advice comes from general boating guidelines.
It's just a GPS for the Coast Guard.
Clayton Tiemann with Towboat US recommends boaters carry a personal locator beacon and a handheld radio in a ditch bag within arm's reach. In case of an emergency, he says you can radio to the Coast Guard and help them pinpoint where you are exactly. And if you have to enter the water to rescue your pet, don't overestimate your swimming abilities.
Got to be able to save yourself. Going with a life jacket, even if you're carrying it on your arm, you're dragging it along behind you with a rope, just so you have something that you can give the person that's in trouble, or if you find yourself getting in trouble.
And he says have an emergency plan in place before you leave land. It could help get you and your pup out of hot water. Vanessa Rufus, Fox 13 News.
Veterinarians also say to let your dog get to know the boat while it's docked or on land. That way they get to know the slippery feeling of the boat, of course, before you go out on the water.